In this episode, a training tactic you can use to help increase your awareness of body positioning and technique. So a lot of times, problems with training and progress is not so much strength, but technical execution. And technical execution can be trained in many different ways. One is just to do the movement in itself, but sometimes that's not enough by itself. There needs to be something different done. And the reason why that needs to be done is because the person needs to get a little bit more of understanding of body's positioning and their awareness of their body's positioning at different points of the movement. And this is where pauses come into play and can have a very productive role in getting the athlete's lift up. So, for example, in the deadlift, some people might do the deadlift, and as they are leaving the ground, they may lose positioning in the sense that their lats, they lose tightness in the lats, or they may round their upper back too much, which will then cause them to either lock out much harder than they should be, or the bar might leave their body and make distance from their body as they're going up, therefore making the lift much harder than it needs to be. In a case like that, pause deadlifts can be used just off the ground as the bar is leaving off the ground, so as to get the lifter to sort of pause, freeze frame in that position, and think about holding the lats tight, keeping the bar close to the body, and thinking about how the lift needs to progress from that point onwards. In the sense of a squat, for example, if somebody comes just as they're coming out of the hole, maybe they suddenly shoot their hips up and they turn the squat into a squat like good morning. In a case like that, you can do pause squats right in the hole and have that athlete cue themselves, or you cue the athlete as a coach, to keep the chest up and keep the torso rigid, make sure that the bracing is held tight for the entire duration as they're about to come out of the hole. So it's something for them to think about. Obviously, the weight will need to be dropped. It needs to be lighter weight so that they can get proper practice, quality reps in. But it's about the practice of the technique and the cueing and the thinking of what's going on. Over time, this will become second nature, and they will be able to do the reps as per normal, and it will be completely back to normal again and be normal reps, and the movement patterning in itself will have changed. Hopefully that helps out. You need to give it some time though. You need to be practicing it for at least 2 to 3 cycles and be able to meticulously sort of progress linearly to be able to get something out of it. You can't just do it for a couple of weeks and just leave it.